My latest project has been an aviary for the guineas. I had a neighbor that complained they were eating his lawn to pieces. They did make one hole, so I gave him some soil and some seed to fix his lawn. But meanwhile, we've had a fox move into the neighborhood. And I used to have 16 guineas, and now I have 6 guineas. So it was kind of on my list of fun things to do anyway. I didn't make a video of the building of it because it was too hard to do and took all the energy I had just to build it. I started by putting one strand of 6-foot, 2-inch chicken wire along the bottom and burying about a foot under the dirt. And then while it was still in this position, I put another strand before I picked it up all along the fence of the first string of it. And then I lifted it up into the trees. So it's about 11 feet high, I'd say. It's a little higher there only because the ground goes up there. And I cut strands to keep going back and forth. You can tell by the orange strings how I kind of put it together. I tied this rope along the middle to help keep it from falling down. And of course I built another coop. Now this is for guineas, so it doesn't have any nesting boxes. If it ever becomes one for chickens, I'll have to add some nesting boxes probably right here. I used the cheapest kind of board I could find. And then I bought a piece of canvas and did some poor man's fiberglass to protect the cheap board. I've got a latch right here. That's for the birds. Then I have latches down here. So when I clean it, I can get into it. And they've got a nice perch up there. And I put like a bathroom siding piece on the floor to make it easier to clean. I found marine caulk really did a good job of putting this down and keeping the whole thing from leaking. And I tried to keep as many trees inside as I could, but it was hard. The last part of the project is just figuring out how I'm going to build a door. I think I'm going to make it more like a curtain than anything else. Yep, just thinking about it still. This ladder came in very handy. This is a gorilla ladder. It can be various sizes. I never totally opened it up to get to the high parts because I have this ladder that was left here by the previous owner. It does not go on trees well, and it was a little rickety sometimes, especially when I put it on that tree. Always afraid I was just going to slide right off the tree at 12 feet high. That was scary. When I set out to do something, I do it.